everyone, this is Card Collecting and More, and it's been a while since I made a full video, and today I just have a lot to talk about regarding market news, a bit of community controversy, and upcoming set. So, if you want, you can go over to my Instagram account. I'll put a link into the description. I have a little giveaway that you can see on the screen. I'm giving away a Hopzations box, sleeve that contains a bit of Surging Sparks, a bit of Journey Together, and the promo cards. All you gotta do is just give me a follow, like and tag 3 friends, and comment which set do you prefer, Journey Together or Surging Sparks. And you can visit us at cardcollectingandmore.com if you're interested in any items I'm selling. But let's continue on to the first item on the board, and that's the rise of Fusion Strike and a few other Sword and Shield era sets. So Fusion Strike is currently, you can buy it for around $750 or $741 right now, and as you can tell from this chart, it really skyrocketed. From what I can tell, there's been a bit influx of people buying Fusion Strike because of, I believe, I don't really keep up with influencers or anything like that, but I know that there was some influencer that probably opened up Fusion Strike, and that just brought a lot of volume into the set, which raised the prices. As a result, you can see here with other Sword and Shield sets, like even Chilling Reign, see it's slowly increasing. Even Evolving Skies got a little bump, nothing too major, but yeah, it's definitely an interesting set piece. So if you have any Fusion Strike, maybe now's the time to sell. That's your call to make, but definitely interesting times to be holding any Fusion Strike. And now for the next set, which is going to be Black Bolt and White Flare in the Japanese version, which is coming out a bit sooner than the English version. So what can I say? It's basically 151 but for Gen 5, and so far they've released some cards for the Japanese set, and basically there's a new rarity called BWR, and here's 2 cards that fit that rarity, and of course I believe this Victini looks like it's a I guess it's a tournament booster, or not tournament booster, but tournament promo, or is it a regular promo? I'm not 100% sure, but I think these are the 3 that fit the BWR category. And all I know is this is going to be a big set, and I think it, just based on what I've heard and what I've seen, based on how 151 performed and how good it is, I think that this set's probably going to be better than Destined Rivals. That's just my hot take there. I think there's going to be a lot of nostalgia for Black and White, just like for 151. As people who played Black and White in their childhoods, they're probably in their 20s to 30s. Either way, there's definitely nostalgia for Black and White, and I think that this could potentially keep the market going. Well, we'll see, but I think we just need to see more cards. But what I've seen so far, it's I like it. I mean, I prefer Gen 4, if only just because I could use more Rotom cards, but there's a Rotom card in Heatwave Arena, which is part of English is Destined Rivals, so we'll see if I can grab that when Destined Rivals is out. And earlier today, they released a Pokemon Center ETBs for, you know, White Flare and Black Bolt. It was limit one, I believe, like one of each, so you can get one Black Bolt, one White Flare. And surprisingly, this lasted a while, so I'm thinking that Pokemon has really decided to up the printer, or they've been placing bigger orders for Pokemon Center exclusive items. So either way, this lasted for hours. So hopefully y'all were able to get one of each. Because, yeah, there may be another wave eventually, but you'll probably have to wait for that. Like, there's been 2 waves of Journey Together and 2 waves of Prismatic. So, if you missed out, just catch the next one. But, for those who did, congrats. So, speaking of market, I think my overall strategy going forward is to start grading more cards. I've graded a few cards and had some success, like I got this 10 for this Gardevoir. But I'm definitely looking into that, and probably, like, I have some notes down for a video on a guide to grading in depth. I made a short on why centering is very important, but I'll just sum it up real quickly. Centering is a criteria for grading, and if your centering is not good, you're not getting a 10. We'll just leave it at that. Sorry about that. Now, recently there's been a bit of community controversy regarding PokeRev and his video. Controversy is basically just saying, hey, you're making this set too popular. It's going to be super hard to get, and to be honest, in the current market, PokeRev, if you make a video about it, it's not really a big increase into popularity. I mean, he's made videos about less popular sets in Scarlet and Violet era, like Scarlet Violet Base, Paradox Rift, probably you don't see in Flame when those first came out. I believe that came out, let's see, Scarlet Violet, March 31st, 2023. This is November 3rd, 2023. As you can tell, like, there's not really a big